Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany, but you can call me Tiff. I thought today we could do like a little bit of a different video. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. But yeah, I thought today we could do a slightly different video. I mean, let's be honest, I haven't made a video apart from my last one, which went up on Sunday, for ages. But today I was thinking I could do like a story time about my medical condition, because it is very rare, and from experience, like from going on YouTube and trying to research it and look it up, there isn't hardly anything on YouTube. I mean, there is loads of stuff on the internet like Wikipedia and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought it'd just be really interesting. So I think I'm going to break this up into like 3 parts. Otherwise it would be a very long video, and ain't nobody got time for that, especially me. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so when I was around 8, me and my family, we went to Portugal, and we always went on holiday. It usually was like Portugal, Spain, Greece. Anyway, I think we was out there for like a week, and when we returned back to the UK, my hand swelled up. But when I say it swelled up, I mean, guys, to the point where it's like, you know, when the doctors have those rubber gloves, like if you blew up one of those rubber gloves to the max, like the fullest you could blow it up to, that's what my hand looked like. So I think we kind of left it for a little while to see if it would like go down, and it didn't. So my nan took me to A&E. I'm sure everyone knows what A&E is, but just in case you don't, in the UK it stands for accident and emergency. So if you have an accident, let's say, and you need treatment and you can't go to your GP, you would go to A&E in the hospital. Anyway, so I went to A&E with my nan, and we were sitting there for hours. That's another thing about A&E in the UK, NHS. Like, we are so blessed to have free healthcare, but boy oh boy, they make you wait. They make you wait for it. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, sorry. So we were waiting for hours, and then I was seen by a paediatric nurse or doctor. I think it was a nurse at first. And we explained that we'd just been to Portugal, we'd just come back, and like my hand had swollen up. So I guess the doctors or the nurses just thought, okay, if she's been in Portugal, maybe like an insect has bitten her, or like she's been stung by a spider, like something, you know, something's basically nabbed me, and I've had an allergic reaction to it. So they decided to give me Piriton, which antihistamine. So if you have an allergic reaction to something, they give you Piriton, and it kind of brings it down. Like if you have hay fever, you would most likely take Piriton. Anyway, they gave me Piriton, and they said, we'll keep you here for a couple of hours and we'll see if it goes down. And I think they were like 99.9% sure that it was going to go down, right? So we were just sitting there chilling, like just, you know, in A&E, watching the TV. Well, I don't know what was on, but we were just chilling. And my hand just wasn't going down. It just wasn't going down. So the doctors, by this point, were absolutely baffled, right? They were like, what on earth is going on with your creepy blow-up hand? I think we actually stayed overnight. And they gave me another dose of Piriton, and still nothing happened. I don't really remember much, but I remember there being talks of surgery. So because my hand was so swollen and there was so much fluid in my hand, the doctors were saying like, we might need to take her into surgery and open her hand up to release the pressure. Guys, I kid you not, within like half an hour to an hour of them saying that, my hand started to go down on its own. Now the doctors were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, you demon child? So anyway, they were like, okay, well, it's starting to go down, you know, go home, be on your way. If anything happens, come back again. So yeah, after the hand incident, there was a few occasions when other things started to swell up. So obviously my hands, my feet, my knees, but the most excruciating thing was my belly. I don't know, I was 9, 10 years old, and there would be instances where my belly was so swollen, like from the inside out, and so painful. I would literally be screaming in pain, right? Oh God, it was awful. And like from 8 to like, yeah, 8 to, well, forever. From 8 to like ongoing, I would have these like swellings, these flare-ups, and no one would really know what they were, but they would come and they would go, and I'd be absolutely fine after they'd gone. Anyway, when I started my period, things started to escalate a lot. So my belly would start to swell up, and when I say swell up, I mean to the point where like I was in excruciating pain and I was screaming and crying, like the pain was just so severe. So we keep going back to the doctors, like we keep going back to A&E about my swellings, like, especially about the swellings in my belly, like just being so painful. And they did blood tests, and all my blood tests come back normal. So, well, I think at that point, I was quite young, so I can't remember a lot, but I remember thinking like, what is wrong with me? Am I dying? Like, I just didn't know. I could tell my parents were really worried as well. Anyway, so we went for like all these blood tests, and we went for this scan on my hand. So for some reason, they thought that the swellings were connected to arthritis, which I can kind of understand, like in my hands and my feet and my knees, but my belly, I've never known arthritis to, you know, impact someone's stomach area. So, anyway, yeah, so we went for all of these tests, and they all come back normal, and they were just like, yeah, we're really sorry, like we don't know what's wrong with you. I was like, okay, great. And actually I remember, I think we'd gone back to A&E because I'd had one of my limbs had swollen up, and I'm pretty sure like one of the head nurses was like, oh yeah, like we were talking about you in our meeting this morning, like saying how baffled we are about what's wrong with you. Great, thanks mate. That doesn't make me feel any better, like literally doesn't make me feel any better. So yeah, this kind of carried on, and I was just kind of dealing with it, coping with it. And then when I got to 15, things really started to, yeah, it was bad. I'm not sure whether to leave it here for the first part, because it's got to be, how long have I been recording for? I don't know, because it doesn't tell me. It probably does, I'm just being thick. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to leave the first part of the video here, and then I'm going to upload the other part, or maybe the other 2 parts, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Come back to make sure, no, come back to find out what happened to me, okay? All right, have a good day. Bye bye.